Seventy John Lund, guys, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows, chapter 221. I got it right this time. When we last left off, we were doing some domain stuff. We're going to continue on with it today. I've done a lot off-screen. So there was a mission for Mod to do 10 domains. I did that, and even for 25 domains, I did that as well. So we're going to look at that in a second. Our current remaining mission or quest for Mod is the domain half marathon, so complete challenge level 6, which we're about to do in a second. Just trying to think what I unlocked, or rather what I put away. So the last thing I put away was the Kamane-ju Jaw, this legendary Kursagama. I just unlocked it for doing 25 domains. And then I think we seen this, the mercenary helmet. I'm pretty sure I was recording when we got that. Well, it would have had to have been actually, but mercenary jaw, and then I got the striker, legendary Naginata. So, what was I doing off screen? Well, I put in a whole lot of time and effort, and I got a whole bunch of mod coins. So starting from the top here, I got the reroll modifier at level 1, so I can reroll at least one modifier when I roll, or when I generate a domain rather. Moneybags level 3, so I get 30% more at the end of the domain. Reduced domain cost 2, so it costs me 40% less, so it only costs me 3 tokens instead of 5. We have cheat death 1, so I can survive death and heal up to 50%. Once per domain. And then I have restock station 2 now, where I get, I think it said 3 to 4 restock stations if I remember correctly. The biggest thing is on the augment side, so I got critical damage increase to 10, so my critical damage by 50%, increased critical chance by 5%, ability damage by 45, cooldown reduction by 10, damage by 30, health by 40, and armor damage by 45. That's going to help me kind of offset as we push up to these higher difficulties. The last thing I might buy is Affliction buildup, but for now I'm going to start working on domain stuff again. So mod coin orbs just to pick it up, right? Mod shrines, cheat death, and restock stations again. Maybe reroll domain. Generally speaking, there's not... Well, out of all the locations, I think the only one I don't like now... there's 5 locations, if I remember correctly. And there's only one I don't like. So there's the Winter Domain, which is okay. There's the Blood Moon, which is, I like that one. There's the Ship Domain, which I actually enjoy now that I know the layout. It is not too bad. And then there's Monolith Domain and Broken Sky Domain. I think Broken Sky is my least favorite. But yeah, I've been grinding out challenge level 5. It's time to kick up challenge level 6, so minimum enemy level 80. Game difficulty expert, enemy health 40%, enemy damage 20%. So the huge difference obviously is extra 15% in enemy health and 5% in damage. The damage I'm not too worried about, it was the enemy health, but we're going to see how this goes. So we have the Whiteout Domain, which we've seen before. Affliction required, so melee hits and tools inflict 250%. Sorry, read that completely wrong. Melee hits and tools inflict 25% dazed buildup, 100% damage when hitting dazed enemies. Non-afflicted enemies take 65% reduced damage, so it's kind of a big deal. Ability lockdown, abilities are disabled, so automatically this is not something I want to play. And then we have Like a Prayer, share the domain with the Sticky Fingers mod. Sticky Finger grants mod and hit, 50% duration of mod shrine boosts. I want to see if we can re-roll this to something better. Or something less aggressive, I should say. Armor robbery. Enemies destroy 1 random consumable on hit. That's perfectly fine. We're going to take that. The reason I don't want to run with the ability one is that would actually completely break... it would completely break the domain run for me. Like, I would not be able to do anything here. There's a couple other ones that I don't want to see. There's one where I can't heal with rations at all. That one, and your health constantly drops too. That one's bad. And the one where the adrenaline drops, that one's bad too. As we know, my Naue build is heavy on my abilities and my weak point attacks, right? So that would be very bad if we seen any of those three.
Welcome back to the Whiteout domain. Every domain has the same set of goals. Find and kill the domain Daisho, then head to the arena for an epic boss fight.
So I'm basically going to be running these. I'm going to take this guy here and maybe even one more just to get my adrenaline up. And then that's pretty much it. I don't really care about stealth at this point because I got all the faith in the world that we will be fine. Just enact it. This is a different story. Alright, first target here. If I can jump off this, that would be awesome. A little slow trying to navigate through this snow, but we got there.
First Daisho down.
This guy's dead. Okay, so there's another one around this corner. Ow. Another one around this corner I want to try to get to. Thank God that didn't hit me. Just give me 1 second here. Alright, see if this is any better for me. Just trying to get comfy here. Comfy and... Come on. There we go. Comfy and focused. Alright, so... It's 2 down. I'll go this way. I basically have a good path to take on every domain now. I know my way around all 5 domains. So these are going to go by pretty quickly. It's 3 and we got 1 left. He's up this way. I went the wrong way. Didn't I? No, I was the right way. I'm over here talking about, you know, I know where to go, and then I just fucking go the complete opposite. Complete opposite way. I don't think I was looking that way, but okay, game.
Fire.
Thank you.
Time to go beat down a boss.
I have noticed a lot of janky stuff lately with the combat, and I don't know if it's just because we're on higher difficulties or what it is. But... I'm gonna heal just to make sure I have health going into this fight. Give it a second.
What time is it? Momochi prime time.
Arguably, probably... Well, you know what? No. I'll say he's... I used to say he's the hardest. I don't think he's the hardest anymore, but he can be the most annoying, I would say.
Mod coins have 2
That was awesome.
The mod and the coin.
So
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I got really lucky at the end there. We actually hit a crit, and I took out like all of his health, basically. That was more than a third of his health. That was almost half his health. So that was really, really good. That was level 6 done, and pretty good at that too, I would say. All in all.
You've just won this fun Kusarigama for Naue, which incorporates Connor's Assassin Tomahawk.
As I knew. I want to take a look at that real quick. I don't think I mentioned it, but I did level up a few times too. I'm also level 95 now at this point. 3% critical chance per hit with light quick strike. Not bad. I like the look of it though. Definitely cool. We are going to store it though. We're going to hit the store.
Hello there.
Did I level up? I just leveled up actually. So I was level 94. I'm now to level 95. I'm wondering if I should... invest in something like that. Yeah, let's get the reroll domain. Because I'd never seen that can't use ability one before, but if I start seeing stuff like really bad like that, I'm not going to want to do it, so... And that just saves me tokens. I actually only rerolled one map, and that was because it had one of the abilities that I said. I think it was the health one. Alright, next up. Challenge level 8. What the hell is that? I don't know if that's a Teppo? Or if it's supposed to be a Canapo. I have no idea. It's definitely a Yosuke weapon. If it's a bow staff, I would be fucking surprised. But yeah, I definitely have enough tokens. I don't have to worry about not going to be able to, you know, I have 93 tokens. It only cost me 3 to generate a level, right? So... Alright, level 7, enemy level 90, game difficulty nightmare, enemy health 60%, huge increase now, and enemy damage is at 25%. Shipbreaker domain, which I'm fine with, army of 1, enemies become enraged when combat alone. Enraged enemies deal 100% increased damage and take 20% increased damage, which is fine. Constructive criticism, 250% critical damage. Enemies take 70% reduced damage from non-critical strikes though. And cold steel, enemies inflict 38% frost buildup on hit. I'm worried about the constructive criticism one, but I don't want to reroll it into something worse. Let's run with it. Let's see what kind of spawn I get here.
Welcome back to the Shipbreaker domain. Every domain has the same set of goals.
I get this one.
Find and kill the domain Daisho. Then head to the arena for an epic boss fight.
So this map, originally I had said it looks kind of tedious. I definitely changed my opinion now because I know the map better. So there's a certain few routes I can take to get around where I don't have to backtrack constantly. Alright. First guy. Yeah. He hit me hard too.
One Daisho taken care of.
Alright, the next guy we're gonna go for. Should I go with that actually? I'm gonna go that way. That way I can get the last two guys, or the two guys up top next, and then come back down. That's a horrible, horrible, horrible ability hit. So one thing I've noticed, so as you can see with that hit we just take, come on, bro. So I'm not having a good time, and there's various reasons for this right now. Jesus fucking Christ. So one of my biggest complaints right now about doing the domains, as you just seen, is we can take damage through our abilities. So if I'm in mid ability trying to use something, I can still take damage, which means that I'm basically vulnerable up to the point where my ability hits, And that's very bad for a few obvious reasons.
Then head to the arena for an epic boss fight.
One of them being my Tanto Strike. I can basically get hit. I can get hit at any part of the Tanto Strike up into the point where I actually make contact with the person. The Assassin Strike or whatever it is, that one just as bad. Ah.
That's one dice show taken care of.
These projectiles are going to be nasty too, because of how much damage they're doing. I'm going to leave that for now in case I need health on my way back. What was my other ones? Okay. That was a better hit. That was fucking horrible. So again, too, that ability missing is super annoying. I just died there. That's what happened. In mid-ability, I would like to point out, by the way. Mid-ability. So. The only thing that's peeving me right now is just the fact that they're higher difficulty, so I'm just getting absolutely fucking wrecked. Like, that's gonna kill me. If I didn't roll there, it definitely would have killed me. Not the person I wanted to hit with that. So this is already a hot mess, and it's mostly because of the combat at this point. And I've noticed that when I was grinding out level 5 challenges for coins, that there was something majorly wrong. And it's definitely in the balance of this game mode. And I don't even mean just the combat. Some of the modifiers can really fuck you over. So for example, if you get any of the modifiers that are floor traps, so for example the fire or the poison, it can be in front of a climbable spot like that wall, for example, and if you're afflicted with a status, you can't climb, so then you'd have to wait until the status goes down and then try to climb after that. This guy's gonna kill me because he's an asshole. Well, thank you for that. That shouldn't even have killed him, by the way. But yeah, there's so much going on, I don't even have enough time to explain all of it. But basically, it's to the point where now, because there's so much damage, I'm gonna have to just kind of really get in, kill the Daisho and get out, sort of thing. Because these enemies are just gonna absolutely wreck me otherwise. I need this here or else I'm gonna get shot off this ladder. Now mind you, my damage just nerfed this run just because of that, the critical.
Ready to throw it down against a boss?
If the crit thing wasn't active, we would at least be doing better damage, but like I was saying though, the floor traps can be in front of climbable objects, which I find absolutely nuts.
The Black Cross. I call it
This boss I definitely think is the easiest to fight out of the 3 that you can get. I'm getting some good crits here too, which is lucky for me.
Good job. Here's your reward.
So the hardest part about that was actually doing it. The boss fight, obviously, you've seen, I just absolutely just ran through. But we're gonna press on. I want to see. I want to see us get to level 10. Obviously, do a run of that. It's also really good XP too.
You can never have.
So I got 6,000 coins. I should get reroll modifier 2. And now I can start hopefully comfortably rolling off the really shitty ones if I see any. I do have enough for another thing, but I'm going to save up for reroll 3. Alright, level 8. Minimum enemy level 100, which is scary, obviously. Difficulty is still Nightmare. Enemy health 80% now. Enemy damage 30%, so I'm gonna really feel the pain here. Red Moon Domain, we've seen before. Affliction required. Melee hits and tools inflict bleed. 50% damage with bleed affliction. Non-afflicted enemies take 70% reduced damage. I'm not gonna reroll anything else. The biohazard one can be super fucking annoying, especially if it's paired up with any of the health health debuffs. But again, I don't want to roll into something that's potentially worse.
Welcome back to the Red Moon Domain.
This is probably my favorite one, the Red Moon.
Every domain has the same set of goals. Find and kill the domain Daisho, then head to the arena for an epic boss fight.
It's not what I wanted. I wanted to just get by this. Interesting. There you are. Okay, a couple things happened there. I died twice there, actually, and I can't assassinate anyone now. That's a huge problem. Because that offhand strike was like my bread and butter.
Every domain has
okay, we will see how this goes.
Find and kill the domain Daisho, then head to the arena for an epic boss fight.
Because the worst part about this is none of the I can't assassinate anyone because of how strong they are. And he's healing. I might not be able to do this. I've found ourselves in a really weird spot now.
Every domain has the same set of goals. Find and kill the domain Daisho, then head to the arena for an epic boss fight.
And there's a few reasons. One, like I was talking about before, the enemy can hit through my abilities, which I find just crazy to think of. I'm dead here, yeah? Okay. We're SOL on this one. I'm gonna have to reload this. Because funny enough, I looked, there's not, as far as I'm aware, I didn't see any, there's not a way to, like, quit out of a domain run. And there's no way I'll be able to do that. So, I guess I'm going back to grinding then. That's actually kind of crazy to think. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna have to go back to grinding. That's the difference from level 7 to level 8, wow. Because I do know that you can't assassinate enemies of higher level. But like I said, that's gonna take away my, the hell is it even called? I think it's like Hidden Strike. It's not there, it's Tanto. Hidden Hand. Yeah. Well, I'm going to end this here. We'll segment this, and when I come back, which might not be, it might be days from now, I don't know. I'm going to sit here and grind this out, but when I come back, I'm going to be level 100, and we'll try this again.